Ultra Physio, and today I'm going to go over some advanced exercises for knee rehab. Now, you may have had a knee injury or perhaps knee pain, and you have worked through our basic exercise rehab program for knees and then onto the intermediate program, which are both on our YouTube channel. And you may feel ready for progression onto our advanced session that I'll go over today. But if the knee symptoms are aggravated, it may be that it's not the right time for you, maybe too early, and you need to revisit it at a later time. But first of all, we're going to go over lunges. So, set-up position. Your feet are hip distance apart. Take the leg back, lifting that back heel, zipping in, drawing the navel into the spine, and you're going to bend the knees, gliding down, tilting the tailbone down to the floor, activating the glutes throughout the movement, and a smooth lower, and then a smooth straighten. So middle of knees are going over middle of the feet there. If you feel a bit wobbly, it may help to take the feet a little bit wider. And it's just watching that the pelvis is pointing forwards and you're not twisting, which might irritate the back there. With the lunges, it's probably worth doing lunges on both sides because you'll work the glutes and quads differently with one leg in front and one leg behind. And just keep the control. Now with this, it's worth, when you bend down, the knee being vertical over the ankle there, just watch that it's not gliding over the edge of the toes. That can irritate the kneecap and cause you knee pain there. So just watch that you're gliding down and then up. And another watch point is making sure that you're not bending forwards and then back. Make sure you switch on those glutes and keep those deep abdominals working. So there you have lunges, which are good at working the quads and glutes. Next we're going to do foot series. So that involves bending the knees, lifting the heels, which are important for walking, running, a very functional exercise by combining the two movements there, which means if you bend your knees, keeping the control, keeping the knees bent, peel the heels off the floor, straighten the knees up, and then lower the heels down. So we'll do that again, keeping chest level, bend the knees, lift the heels, fully straighten the knees, engaging the glutes, and a smooth lower down. So bend knees, lift heels, lift the heels through the full range of movement, straightening the knees and then lower. Once you have the balance there, it may help to hold on to a surface, a wall, so you make sure you've got good control. And if that's fine, we can work in the opposite direction, which means lifting the heels up, bending the knees down, keeping the heels lifted, lower the heels and then straighten. So again, switching on abdominals, lift the heels, bend the knees, keeping the heels lifted, slowly lower the heels down and then straighten. Now, obviously with walking and running, we're not always on two legs at the same time, as in you're on one leg. So the progression is from the two legs to the one leg. Now you may want to hold on. Let's see if I can do this. Bend the knee, lift the heel, straighten up and then down. And then again, bend the knee, watching where the knee goes, just making sure it's not going in and out. If you had a plumb line attached to the middle of the kneecap, it's hanging down over that second, third toe there without it swinging in and out. So squeeze your glutes to help you out. Hold on if you need to. It's important to do this with good control. So bend the knee, lift the heel, straighten up and slowly lower. And then of course you can reverse that. So a heel lift, bend the knee, I'm going to struggle, lower the heel and then straighten. So try that. Certainly good for if you want to return to high level running without we can again work on standing on one leg and then zipping in, thinking about that control and that position, and then glide one leg up and then take it back. So it might help to have your hands on your hips to start with, and you're just gliding this knee up to the shoulder and then down. Supporting leg, slight bend there, so we're activating all those stabilising muscles in the whole of the leg there. Now, once you're happy, you can start with just lifting up and tapping the floor, but of course working on the endurance, hover the leg up. You may feel able to take the leg back, squeezing the glutes, just make sure you don't arch the lower back, so you're working deep abdominals as well. Now, may help to think about the movement of the arms, keeping collarbones wide, engaging glutes, abs, and then again working on that single knee bend whilst mobilising the other side. Again, watching the knee bends in a smooth straight line without any movements inwards or outwards throughout that movement. So it would be worth doing those exercises on both sides there. But next, after certainly working on strengthening and the control, it's worth doing a quad stretch. So in the previous videos, you're just working on the knee bend, but of course, quads, one of them at least, goes over the front of the hip. So it's worth grabbing hold of your sock, your legging trouser, or you might be able to grab hold of the shin there, tilt the tailbone down, zip in, and try and keep your thighs level, knees together. Taking your heel to bottom, maybe hold for 30 seconds. You might feel it gives a little bit, so you can push it a bit further. Watch that you're straightening, lengthening out the front of the hip without irritating the lower back. Slowly let go. And that is all for now for the advanced rehab exercises. Again, just make sure nothing irritates the knee, but certainly you've been working the quads there, you might feel a little uncomfortable ache as a result of using them. So I hope that helps, and good luck with your rehab. Thank you.